G'day guys, welcome back. I have decided to pour over that green one that I did, the placemat. I just didn't love it. I thought I did, but I really did not love it. I poured over it, I still didn't love it, so I'm going with the new colour scheme. So this is going to be my pink and purple and gold one, okay? So I'm a bit out of whack here because I've already done the pour, but I'm going to do the coaster now. But I'll show you the placemat first and then I'll do the coaster. But anyway, you'll see what I mean. Now that squeeze bottle's pretty empty now, so I'm just going to pour this out and hopefully I won't have any issues now that I'm using paint from a can. Put the little plastic lid back on, keep it nice and safe. Okay, do I want copper next to the magenta? No, I'm thinking maybe I don't have enough of that gold. I don't think I want to have copper with these. I think I'll go with the pale gold. What do you think? What else have I got? What else have I got? I really need another dark colour. I don't really want to put black in it because black and yellow are going to make that baby poo colour, aren't they? So maybe if I put in this dark burgundy, let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so we'll go with I think this is naphtol red, something like that. And then this burgundy. Actually, I probably should have put the burgundy down first, hey, because the white next to the, oh, it's not too bad. If it was red, it would have, you know, go quite pink, but that should be all right the way it is. And I might just put another little splash of that on there. And then the magenta. I have no idea how these colours are going to play together, but we shall see. Just a little bonus play here, that's all. And some gold. This is the pale gold. Not too much. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't have enough CA. I'm going to have to go with the 3:1. If I pour some of that into my leftover 2:1, there's only a tiny little bit in there. Just enough to scrape the bottom really, then it's probably 2 1/4 to 1. Anyway, as I said, just having a play while I've got you all here. Got your undivided attention. Let's not do too much white this time like I did last time. That was just a big bad boo-boo on my behalf. Gently, gently, Julie. Whoa, I got too close there. Trying not to do that. See how I got too close there? And because I got too close, I damaged all my lacing. I was trying not to do that. I don't like it when it does that. I want it to stay like this. But I just got too close and I stuffed it up. I don't even know whether it's worth me continuing with this one. No, it's all right. I'll continue. I'm going to blow out some of these rainbow lines while I'm waiting for the paint to come back. Blown out some of those lines there, help the paint kind of spread. It's been an interesting test for the colours anyway. See how it's gone wonky in the middle? Don't like that. Alright, let's just spin it. I'm not going to tilt it. But I really don't think I'm going to like it because I didn't do the blow again properly. I can do it on a small one. As soon as I try on a big one, yeah, it doesn't work. Let's get some of this white off. See if I can open up that middle a little bit. That's what happens when you rush, hey? I wasn't, oh my gosh, that's awful. Wasn't planning on doing another one of these. So I came in not prepared. I really prefer them with the black in them, just for that little pop. And this one doesn't have the black. So there's bits of it that I like. This big blob of gold here, I don't like that. Why won't you stay up? Stay. You're annoying me. Put a bit of tape on you. Alright, let's go again. Might as well keep spinning it until I got most of the paint off. Then I can go again. I just need to keep going and going and going because I need to keep practicing the blow. It's not going to get any better until I can get that blow down pat. And I can do it on a little one, I just can't do it on a big one. Does that wobble in the middle there? It's looking better, it is looking better. See how the yellow goes that icky colour? Actually, maybe I can take the yellow out. Let's put the yellow over here in the naughty corner, and let's just use the colours that I've got, okay? Because I think that'll be better. Spin the bejesus out of you, hey? I still don't think I'm going to get that stripe out. That really bugs me, that stripe. But hey, look, I don't mind those colours. Don't mind those at all. Let's see if we can go again without the yellow. The yellow hasn't brought anything to the table. I do like the pink and that red together. I've got another shade of red I can use. That one's nearly out. There's a little bit there. I'll use that in place of the yellow because I've taken the yellow away now. Oh, this is much better. New can of paint. No lumpies. Yay, no lumpies. And because the base is already wet, I don't need as much paint. I'm going to keep it nice and... Actually, no. That time I had all that paint wiggling in the middle there. That's because I didn't thin my base out. So let's thin the base out. And let's start with this red. Probably going to get a bit of pink from that. There's not much left in there. There's only about a centimetre or so left in the bottom of the bottle, so that's that one gone. I'll leave it sitting upside down for a minute just in case I need a little bit more from it. And then we'll go with like the more orangey red. And I'll try not to put too much paint on this time. And then the kind of burgundy colour. This one's called Purple Madder. It's like a burgundy. And then our magenta. And then I'm only going to put a little bit of gold on. You guys know, I keep saying don't use too much of whatever's underneath the white. And then I go and put too much on. And also it was a thinner CA, wasn't it? Right, let's do the CA again. Try and cover the gold. Okay. That's a little bit less paint. Now, please go gently, woman. Oh my gosh, I was concentrating so hard I was just about not breathing. Now can you see the difference? I've got lacing instead of those big areas of paint. I don't know what you call them, but you know when you just blast your paint like that, yeah, you get those big blocks of colour and you don't get the lacing. Now I'm a bit worried about all this gold. I wonder if I can move that. Just trying to see if I can get any more cells in there, but see what I did? I was telling you what I didn't want to do was blow all that colour out. It might look all right in the scheme of things. I just had a lot of gold there. I did get them up with my little blower. But this is what I'm trying to get, lacing all the way around instead of these big blocks here. So look, pretty close there. Hopefully when it starts spinning I'll get some more colour in the centre because that's a lot of gold. But those colours are looking good, aren't they? Love those. Just as well I'm doing a video because then I can remember what I used. This is why I do videos, so that I can look back on them and remember what I did. Now the middle's not too scrunched up. I don't have tiny little cells in there, so I'm just going to go for this and spin it. And cross my fingers. Wish I hadn't blown that extra little part there. Wish I hadn't have done that. Why didn't you guys tell me not to do that? Hey, look at my extra white. Oh, I like that. Maybe I've just taught myself something again. I like that. It's more like petals. Maybe I'll try and do that again. Now I'm just going to tip a little bit to try and get this to go down that way a little bit. So I'm just moving the middle. Okay, I'm just going to have to go for it. It's kind of like having some white negative space in there. Does this mean I have to do my coaster now in these same colours? So we've got matching placemat and coaster. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at you. Look what you've done. Look at that. Why can't you be like all the rest of them? No, I'm an individual. It was my own fault. I knew I shouldn't have done it. And if I hadn't have done it, I just would have had a little bit more white in the middle there. It would have been fine. Angry with myself. Oh, it's so pretty though. Look at the red there against that purple madder and the white. Wow, I would never have thought of that colour combination. Seriously. Right, I'm going to have to do a matching little coaster for it now. Let me just clean this up. Now, even though I've got that, that is the best bloom composition I've done on this size. This 40 centimetre, 16 inch, because that is exactly what I was going for. All of that around there, don't look at that little bit there, but the rest of it, 10 out of 10 for the rest of it. I give this one a 9 out of 10 because of that. So, oh my gosh, so much better than that green one that I did before. Love it. Wowzers. I actually really like that extra white in there. Now, if only I can remember what I did, the blow that I did. I just went really, really slowly. Yep. I didn't smush anything except for that. It's all right. I can deal with that. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to take you down for a close-up and then I'm going to do the coaster in the matching colours. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're off. Who did that? I can't get my glove off. Sorry, I didn't realise you were way off there. Look, you guys, look. Oh, look at it. So pretty. So it's like a petal there. And then around here. Oops. I'm trying to get around there. I'm going to have to come around the other side. And then there's that one there. Look at the red. It doesn't look quite as purple through my screen, I don't think, that it does in real life. But I will put a photo up. And then sometimes I have to add a tiny bit of brightness or a little bit of contrast. And I just try and get it to be exactly as it is in real life. I don't change, I don't edit a lot. I just try and get it to be the same. Like if my room's a little bit dark when I take my photo, I might just have to lighten the picture just a touch. But yeah, just to get it to be the same as it is in real life. There's the middle. It's funny, we got a little bit of gold there. I did have, I mean, I put a little bit of gold on, but it's still quite strong, isn't it? It's quite a lot of gold. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Let me just put you on pause now while I change over to my coaster, okay? Okay, I've taken the tape off the back of the other one and swapped it over. I had the tape on the wrong side. Okay, so let's do our little bloom. Just putting my gloves back on. So I've done a few on this puppy pedal pad and then I'll change it up. Oh, I've got my can, I've got my little pouring thing on top Obviously don't need very much paint for this little dude. That'll be alright. Don't need very much at all. And let's see if I can remember the order that I did my paints. I think I started with the red because I said to myself, oh, I shouldn't have done the red first because it'll go pink. So that's, oh, way too much paint, you stupid woman. I forget I'm doing such a little one. And then I did this orangey red, naphthol red. And then the purple madame. See, I use this much paint on an 8-inch. I can't. Oh, that's what the nozzles are for, you stupid woman. Oh, I'm just being silly today. Look, I've hardly got any paint left though. A little bit there. That's what the nozzles are for when you're doing a little one. And then my gold. Tiny bit of gold. Tiny bit of gold. Because it just takes over being under the CA. 3 to 1. 3 to 1 works better on a little dude like this because I'm not going to hit it with my big blower. I'm just going to use my barbecue fan, which isn't very strong. So I find that the thinner CA works better when I'm using my little blower. Pushing the paint right off over the edge already because there's such a little thing and so much paint. Okay, here we go. We'll see what happens. I've already pushed it off. I had, yeah, way too much paint. It's really hard for me to do a little one like this, because I do the 8-inch tiles and then I go to the bigger ones, the 16-inch. Now doing a little 3-inch like this, it's a bit tricky. But I've done the same thing as I did in the other. I've kept some white, a lot more white in there. I'm just going to give it a minute because I want the center to kind of fill in a little bit. We don't even need to spin this one. Let's move everything down a little bit and then I'll give it a bit of a spin. It's not going to need much. Ta-da! I told you it wouldn't need much. How am I going to get it up now? Okay. Can't really see the gold a lot on this one. Certainly not as dramatic as the previous one was, but let's see if I can get it off. It's stuck to the tape underneath, you see. Try and gently get him off without ruining him. I'm not taking the tape with. I think I'm taking the tape. Hang on, over that. There we go. Leave the tape behind. And there we go. Look at that. It's pretty good for a little dude. Got a bit of the purple shining through. The magenta there. Really pretty. I'll go and put him down there on the floor with his big sister. And then I'll take you down and show you both of them. Just have to put a cup down. Actually, they match really well. Actually. I'll get rid of my gloves. I'm really happy with these two. There they are down there in front of the window. They do match quite well, don't they? I mean, the big one's got a lot more gold in it in the middle. And I've already done a close-up of this one, so I don't need to do too much of a close-up of it. But it's just in front of the window, so it looks really pretty. My battery alert just came up. I'm on 15%. So that's it there. And then the little dude next to him, her. Again, really pretty lacing. Maybe I'm going to stick to my 3:1 because these are both the best that I've done on the big one anyway. And that was 3:1. I guess the white just blew a little easier. And I did put a lot of white on, so I've still got enough white over the top. Oh, I really love this one. Don't drop your camera in it. Don't drop your camera in it. Okay. Alright, I'll leave it at that. And kill this fly, which is annoying me, flying around. Did you see that? It's right here. It loves the smell of paint. Alright, I'm going to go and get him. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying my little series. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.